The Red Raiders with a 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah, you can. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
On the ground, they go with Young. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Texas Tech, a newcomer to the college football playoff. They have won 11 conference titles in their history. But, boy, this would be quite a feat to make a run through these games in Dallas and Santa Clara. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26. They'll go option on 2nd down, right side. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know you got a baseball background, right?
A little bit. Started in minor league ball.
Yeah, you did some of that, right? What do they do when they do the signals? An indicator, right?
Tells you whether it goes or not, yeah.
Yeah, whether the play's on or not. How about the indicators offensive linemen give when they're getting ready to run a screen pass? And if those get red, well, we just saw that there, didn't we?
No gain.
No gain. Deciphered it and finished the play off.
The offense for the Ducks set to take
quarterback
over for their next possession.
My player.
They'll come out throwing here. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. A good throw there, but boy, a tough situation for this offense, for this program, really. When you think about it, Marcus Washington, 4-year starter, came in as a true freshman to lead this team. He's 3rd all-time in passing yards in school history, 2nd in touchdowns, twice an All-American, Heisman finalist, all that stuff. Never missed a game in his college career, 53 starts, but now he sits and watches as his understudy for the last 4 years finally gets his shot in the leading role. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Quick slant caught by Streets. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st?
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty excited about. The big plays. Let's face it, that's what we absolutely look for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. It's a big game.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd and 5. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Isaiah Streets, the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
Extra point safely through, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone, and he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
I seen that shit. Pressure!
Oh, shit.
The Texas Tech offense set to go for their next possession. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. A lot of teams script plays, we know that, right? They have a script to start.
The ball comes out.
Give me that ball, bitch.
Will get their hands on it, going the other way. And he will score. It's
Watch
a
that hit.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That's fielded in the end zone.
And
he'll
I fell
elect
off
not
my
to
damn jet
return
ski.
this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Because I think most of it will be around. The last 5 rounds, first left.
The offense for the Red Raiders set to take over. It's some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
My cousin taught me that, bitch.
Picked off near the 34.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
20! That one 28 yards on the ground. They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner, and you tend to tell me that all the time. But
and he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage. Well, when we were setting up and going over our run-throughs early this afternoon, and I'm talking 6 hours before kickoff, we saw Isaiah Streets out there alone with just his young quarterback and center going through all sorts of different routes, making sure that they had everything ironed out, and it pays off there on the touchdown throw. And no run back here. This will be a touchback.
I can't see him through this shit.
And it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Texas Tech offense set to go for their next possession. Typically down to the first half, I might say.
Let me see. Can I get my shit to before we don't back it? Well, I have to.
At least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, okay?
Yeah, normally you know me.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Again, the underlying story here, no snaps in 4 years. It seems kind of hard to believe. You almost wonder if there's some type of lingering animosity between quarterback and coach, because there certainly have been a few of those 56-7 type games over the last few years, but much like the Patriots in the NFL, where you see Tom Brady take almost every snap, even at his age, that was the case with Marcus Washington.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So, Charles, let's look ahead. This is the first of 2 semifinals on this night, so we don't know. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the... And he is into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And this offense is running away with this one.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 now for Texas Tech. Operating from the gun. Warren. And that's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. 11 yards there, 1st down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Warren going to pass it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pope. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
On 1st down, Warren.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Warren to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up. Does the big boy have the juice? The 40, 30, the 20, 10, and this will be a touchdown. As these guys are in for 6. And this offense continues to pour it on. And that score gives them a little more separation and a bigger lead.
A little more of a comfort zone now. They can do more things defensively, maybe take a few more gambles as they try to continue to extend their lead.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone.
Yeah, he was right.
And
You
not
said
wanting
Texas
to risk
Tech.
anything here late in the half. He'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Warren. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. The final shot before break. Warren. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here in what is quick.
Okay. Just checking in with you. How do you feel about the first half?
That's how we play. Let's go.
Be a great first half. We keep doing what we're doing, we might win this thing. A lot of we's in that sentence. It's a good thing to recognize your teammates. But you remember, you're leading the charge tonight, right? So get out there and let's put this thing away.
What's on the interview?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go. What you know about that right there, boy?
I ain't always been a nice big brother.
Hey,
Man.
Coach. Really good job out there in the first half. I should have trusted you more. That's on me.
He's right. You should have trusted me. That's why you recruited me.
Well, I can't change the past. So, let's go finish this thing off in the second half. As a team.
Thanks, Coach.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half in this semifinal matchup from Arlington. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The offense for the Red Raiders set to take over. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. On first down, Young, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the back.
And nothing but daylight ahead. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The extra point up and good. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half in this semifinal matchup from Arlington. This is fielded at the goal line.
This is my shit right there.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And Charles, look, I mean, coming into this one, you and I, we didn't know what to expect. This could have certainly been a disaster, nothing short of it. But this young man under center, he has, there he goes, left side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half, the halftime break. That didn't slow them down. A big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off.
I'll show you my ultimate team after this game.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Texas Tech offense set to go for their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. Now they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll try the left side. It's Young, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage is coming through the air. But in a sense, it just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
The Red Raiders with a 1st and 10. Here's Young. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, they certainly haven't been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. First down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. This is Young on the carry. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And this offense is going to take over at their own 20-yard line. Oregon ready to start their drive, and it certainly looks like they're going to be playing again next week for a national championship. They have dominated this semifinal. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
The Oregon Ducks looking for that elusive first national title. Of course, they've been in the National College Football Playoff before behind Marcus Mariota following the 2014 season. And they beat Florida State that year before falling 42-20 in the championship game. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space. I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Yeah, when you go to the horse races, right, it's just certain seat that you sit in. And when you bet on the horse, you bet on the first one or the second.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. He'll drop to throw. He'll rifle one complete to Streets.
I did this shit about 3-4 times.
I believe it though, because the first time I went in there,
on the catch and run. So much made about the fact that we've got a quarterback who's never seen the field in a college football game. But you go back to his high school days, he's played in front of crowds. Maybe not quite this size, but it wasn't abnormal for them to have 15,000, 20,000 people in the stands at his high school games. And the numbers from his senior year as a prepster, impressive. Led his team to a 14-0 record, threw for close to 4,700 yards, 37 touchdowns, just 4 interceptions. And he also chipped in 11 rushing touchdowns to boot. So it's not as if this guy doesn't know what he's doing out there under center. And he gets us with inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 36 yards on the play.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Nickname is Money.
They come out here in the eye. On 2nd down, Huggins. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now this is Keller. And he is into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown. Devin Keller, his second touchdown of the night. And this offense is running away with this one.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I, we think about dinner plans, but we also know that plenty of people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. This will be taken in at the 1. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The offense for the Red Raiders set to take over. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. Just cut him. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field with a drive. Punter, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, if some guys have heavy casualties at times, we're trying to win a game.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be run down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
You seen little bro trying to fight the police?
1st and 10 now for Texas Tech.
What the hell wrong with him?
Man, he had the window trying to pull. You know what a bitch ass pig. I'll beat the fuck out you, bitch. You can't even fight.
His rough night continues. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
He's pushing. That nigga's speaking.
To throw on 2nd down. Warren. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Warren. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A very solid gain of 27. The Red Raiders come up now, 1st and goal. From the gun, Warren. His pass caught at the 4. And he will get this into the end zone for a Red Raider touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to get a score back. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Oregon offense set to begin their next possession. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards, a first down.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he claps down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the second level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A tale of 2 extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead, it works opposite.
Delay of game, offense.
So that'll back him up 5. Gonna go with Keller here. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught right side by Anderson. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So on the strength of 2 touchdown passes in the first college start for their senior quarterback, the Oregon Ducks are moving on to play for a national championship on Monday, January the 7th.
They don't know. I still got the $1 million glitch. Wow. They'll never get it away from me.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
That was a gutsy performance out there tonight. You took us to a national championship when nobody, and I mean nobody, expected you to. And for what it's worth, I'm really glad you stayed 4 years ago.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Yeah, baby, we going to the chip.
One more game, baby.
We got this, man.
Oh, yeah.
Football's my life, man. But you gotta stay grounded. What's the sport? So I got a little surprise for you.
Isaiah!
Em, looking good, Emily. Oh, and I'm loving this hat.
Thank you.
Oh.
Absolutely. Is that magenta? Fuchsia? What color is that?
Okay. Well, hey, I bet he'd probably be good at off the board, huh?
Yeah.
Look, Emily has the best games.
Okay. If you had a unicorn, would you want its mane to be purple or pink?
Well.
Well, these are both tough, but good options. I think I'm gonna have to go with purple.
Purple. No, look. You see, look, you don't pick from the options given. All right, the game is in the name. Off the board. Yeah, now it's clicking. Okay, look, if I had a unicorn, I'd have a mane that matches his horn. Silver.
I'd go with Onyx.
I told you she's a pro.
Hey, how are you? Todd Atwood, Emily's dad. Hi. Can I talk to you for a second? She's too shy to ask, but Emily wanted to know if you could do something for her in the national championship game.
See, this I'm gonna tell your nephew so bad. Boy, he
wanted you to throw 3
song.
touchdowns.
3? I thought I said 4.
I will put somebody.
4 touchdowns.
Oh.
Is that okay? Well, 4 touchdowns is a lot.
Yeah, but how can you turn down his face?
But I'll see what I can do.
Don't worry. He'll do it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's great to see you again. It's nice to meet you.
You too.
We're days away from the national championship game, and there's one big question on everyone's mind. Can lightning strike twice? Last week, we saw a quarterback with no game day experience lead his team to victory in the college football playoff semifinal. Kyle, is this good enough for the championship?
Not
That's it. But hold on. I don't think he has to be. And let me tell you what I mean. There's so much talent on that team on both sides of the ball. Manage the game. Don't make the big mistake. I think they have a real shot. I do. Kyle, we don't like managers of the game here at the table. Very boring, just like your shirt. I feel you, but I disagree. The team has a ton of talent, but they're going to need this dude to make some plays. They're not going to win at the hand of the ball 50 times.
To be nice. You, Peter Schrager, do you think he
I do, as long as the pressure doesn't get to him.
Yeah, for real. He's about to feel that pressure. Listen, there's a lot of weight on this dude's shoulders right now. He wins this game, he punches his ticket to the NFL. He loses, and we'll see, I guess.
And if you're a coach, how do you handle this? What do you say to a kid that has so much to lose on that field?
Hey, can I talk to you a minute?
Yeah, sure, Coach.
You know, I know it's hard to shut out all the noise. It's a lot of pressure. The only thing that we can control is what's right in front of us. And what's right in front of us is a game of football. Same rules as always. So you gotta take a step back. Right? You gotta breathe it in. You find a way to appreciate this moment, this time with your teammates, take in the crowd. Man, you do that,
man,
everything gets real quiet.
I can't even come to the motherfucking shit in peace.
All right, so breathe.
These motherfucking playing.
Take it in. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
I got you, Coach. Thanks.
Yeah.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game, as it's the USC Trojans taking on the Oregon Ducks.
You gotta be playing USC.
One game to decide it all. It's the College Football Playoff National Championship, and off we go from Levi's Stadium. This fielded at the 2. Still on his feet. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for a team that just scored, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
Free kick out of bounds.
But I ranked it upstairs.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Operating from the gun, Morse. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. For USC, such a storied program. 11 times they've been crowned national champions, beginning with the earliest way back in 1928, all the way until their most recent title in 2004. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that. It's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Holding offense.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that, because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I remember when I was a kid, all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well. Allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel. That's how you pay the proper price.
And how much were they? A dime?
15 cents.
A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And this is, oh my goodness, he put it in one-handed. And he will score. Touchdown Ducks. Isaiah Streets, 49 yards. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage. The point after is good. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Trojan offense ready to begin their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
Sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Now this throw caught left side. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
I had to get this car guy.
He executed that curl route versus zone coverage. And that changes.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he is in for a USC touchdown. 25 yards. And his guys are able to make this a close game again.
Ran in the back of my damn car with a motherfucking monster truck.
Assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Gets good tackle on that play. End result, touchdown.
The extra point up and good. And that'll make our score.